Hello?
Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? One second, I'm gonna go on live. 1 second.
Oh, hey, no problem.
What's going on, everybody? Good evening, and I'm going to bring in the Discord chat as well. We might just be hanging out and talking for a little bit as I continue to try and sign in. It looks like the servers are getting massively slammed, but let's go ahead and I think this is the one. The one, no. Desktop scene. There we go. All right, we'll see. I'll put it here in the corner to see if anything's going on. So earlier today, which essentially when you start to think about the time frame of things, right now it's unable to sign in. I keep getting also a reCAPTCHA error, which I think is just the servers are getting slammed. And when I go out to ncpurple.com, like the site is literally not responding. So, oh yeah, we got a beautiful Blue Protocol background going right there. If you don't know Kremlin or Cream Fillin, excuse me as I butcher reading your name, I run the Blue Protocol Central channel as well. So if you like Blue Protocol, you're going to be ready to rock and roll over there. So please, please check it out. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna keep pulling this down. I'm gonna keep trying to sign in. And too much sauce, dude. What's up, man? Thanks for coming by and hanging out on the stream.
Hey, what's up, man?
How's your day going?
Can't complain, man. Every day's a blessing.
That's good, dude. I like the attitude. If you guys want to join in also on voice chat, and you can feel free to just jump into the Discord, and we're in the chill room. I'm going to keep trying to sign in. We'll give this a good college try, and if this isn't going to let me in tonight, well, then maybe that was just fate. So, oh man, I enjoyed what I got to experience today, but when I sat down to play it, it was, like I guess at 2 in the morning in Korea, so there was less of a rush. Right now, it would be technically lunchtime in Korea. All right, welcome in, guys. Got a couple new subscribers. Oh, I see you guys, but no mic, so I'll just chill here on Twitch. Hey, thanks for chilling over on Twitch, man. What's going on, Nuka? How you doing, Kyle? David and Chris. Chris being the first chatter of the evening. Thanks for coming in, guys. Do you have any, if you guys have any specific questions about the game, I'd like to be able to dive into that for you while I continue to try and log in. I really want to play tonight. I was like, all right. Okay, please sign again later. Okay, pulling up the email. Putting in my super secret username and password. Turn down the music a little bit. Boom. Let's skip that song. I don't know what's going on there. Be a little bit more chill. Has anyone played the beta in here? I have. I played it this morning. And honestly, so the beta. No, I didn't play the beta. I did play this morning though. So I was like, for some reason, I was like, I think that MMOs should always just launch as a, as an early access beta, and then after a couple of patches and stuff, then they could just kind of take the label off. But it is what it is. David says, I've never heard of this game. Trailer looks sick though. This is a MMORPG developed by NCSoft out of Korea. Now, the overall feeling that this game has given me already is it's super high polished. I'll just keep dragging this up here so you know what we're waiting on. We're waiting on this thing to actually authenticate without the errors. Oh. Be still my heart. Let's see here. Drag this up in here. Yay. Oh, does it have updates? Interesting. As long as it doesn't dox me. It's like a little show. It feels a little like, I get how the marketing was. I know there was a lot of frustration because there is a tab targeting element to it, but the action feels way more engaging. Hey, there is an update. Yay! These are the streams I know you guys love. No gameplay. Updates and login queues. It's a typical MMO launch. So, UC Love asks, when is the Amazon port to NA estimated? I would put it, because especially the game is in English, outside of the voice acting, that you'd be looking at, we're going to be looking at, I would set your targets around March and then adjust for any unknowns. But we should be hearing. I'm wondering if we heard anything about that from the Game Awards. I was out at my kids' Christmas pageant, so I did not see any of the Game Awards and who won. So you guys can let me know if there was any interesting or exciting announcements from anyone. Yeah. So I have been playing. What do you think about the game? I'm guessing first quarter 2024. That's what Cream Fillin says over on Twitch. Yes. And also, guys, if you're curious, how I run streams, if you're brand new to the channel, you can watch anywhere that you want, wherever your preferred platform is. The links should be in the description. Also, the links for the Discord if you want to jump into voice. Let's see here. But no pressure either way. So we can see it's updating right now. This is the furthest I've gotten in the last half an hour. So I really hope that works. How does G2G work? And you couldn't get the G2G to work. It essentially is an account selling service. And so there's going to always be risk involved with that. And so you'll see people list accounts. Yeah, I'm gonna yawn because it's late. And you buy the account and then they send you the login information. Now, being that how Korean works, if they ever wanted to get rid of my access, I don't think I have any way of truly recovering that, if that makes any kind of sense. Yeah, well, the other thing that you have also working is Blue Protocol. When's Blue Protocol going to be dropping? And I would estimate, originally I was thinking, because they were saying the Blue Protocol 6 months after the release in Japan, which puts it early into 2024. So they could go with Blue Protocol first if it's ready to roll out the gate in January, February, March as that first quarter. And then second quarter, oh, by the way, now here's Throne and Liberty. So, honestly, it's going to be interesting to see if Amazon decides to step on their own selves, for lack of a better word there, so it's gonna be interesting. Cream Fillin says end of summer. For which game, Cream? Are you thinking end of summer for this game? I think you were saying first quarter earlier. Aether Worm says you got to get into this most Chinese games, huh? You got to get into this most Chinese games, huh? Buying someone else's account? Yes. Right now, the game is being published by Amazon for the global audience, and we're gonna see some changes, some differences. But yeah. Oh, green, blue, really? Says it's running the game. We'll see if that's the case. You can run games, but some purple features are not accessible. All right. Well, we're still booting up. End of summer for Blue Protocol, man, goodness gracious. There's a strength to that because we believe that Final Fantasy XIV's expansion is going to be dropping probably the early part of summer, and so with that, it would make sense that you kind of want to not go toe to toe with somebody who's already got street cred. Man, I'm tired. Ugh. This is why I don't usually stream at night. Oh, it's doing something. Yes, it's loading the game. All right, let's get this thing fired up and I'll switch the camera so y'all can see. Any translation on this? Yes, the game is English translated, the full UI and everything. It's ready to freaking rock and roll. Thank you guys, by the way, for the 10 likes here on YouTube. Hitting the like button, leaving a comment on the VOD are great ways of supporting the content here on the channel. Those are great free ways. The other thing you can do, if you guys are curious and use Instagram, comedians, apparently Instagram is a huge networking tool. So the more followers that I can get over on Instagram, the better chances I can actually get slotted on shows. So I've been challenged to get to 1,000 Instagram followers. So if you guys use Instagram, know somebody who uses Instagram, ultimately wants to help a ginger out, please check the link in the description. Go follow me over there as well. But no pressure. You do you. You keep getting told to make a G2G account and stuck on the phone number? That's weird. I don't know whether did I put my phone number in? I think I did, and then I had the text. So they have some security settings. But just to give you guys some context, this is what I'm waiting on right here. So this is a game. I got a mouse. So I haven't planned on any kind of build yet. I've been rocking the greatsword and bow, which is what they gave me at the start. Had fun with that, but goodness gracious. I honestly, I tend to gravitate towards healers, and the staff and book seems like something that I might be more up my my alleys. What's going on, Lost in Walmart? How you doing, dude? I'm so happy. Thanks for the updates this week. We don't need to get into it on the stream if you don't want to, but oh man, this Lost has been through the ringer. So send him some love in chat.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, dude?
How you doing? Thanks for the video, man. Because I've been wanting to play this game.
Dude, I'm so impressed by this game. That's the thing. Like, I was kind of like expecting like the quality to be kind of mid. You know, I was like, I don't know. And then I step in, I'm like, it's bleeding edge.
They don't play around.
Yeah, dude. I was like, holy crap! Like everything just felt really good, really tight. Even like, oh no, I got 1 or 2 rubber banding issues, but yeah, like I'm on a VPN, to a whole another country. I'm impressed, and then I also give a lot of grace during launch week because it's like, yeah, I'm just waiting. So, dude, well, are you gonna jump in did you jump in on the Korean version, or are you still on the fence?
I'm trying to install it right now, so I had a question.
Mm-hmm. Make sure your Korean time is set to Korean. Make sure your PC is set to Korean time.
Okay, I haven't done that yet, but
okay.
I haven't done this in, oh my god, probably a good 25 years, and it was way different back then. Like, it was so much easier.
To play in Korea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All we had to do was log into a website, create a fake you create your own SSID.
Yeah.
You just go to the website, put it in, create your account, and you're done. Didn't have to pay for anything. Anyway, my question,
what's your question?
That's to show you how old I am.
How's your 401k looking, young man?
Oh my god, I took all that money out and bought a fucking house. Fuck that shit.
Well, congrats on owning a house, dude. That's amazing. Go ahead. We're just shooting the shit, but yeah, go ahead.
For when you're buying the account from G2G,
yeah,
do you buy it from people, like when you type up the or just from a bulk?
The link in the description takes you to the seller that I purchased it from. There might be other sellers, but I heard good things about that seller, and I was able to purchase my account and have had no issues. And with all of these things is like, I just like, yeah, there's risk to this for sure, but that's why it's like, yeah, that's what I'm willing to, like, I don't get any kickback from them at all, but that's what I'm willing to endorse because I've had a good experience. Other people have told me they've had good experience with the seller, and there are like tools that looks like G2G has to, like, hey, I paid for this and I didn't get it. So it doesn't like release the money to them until you're like, oh, I got my account. Okay, I can log in. And then you can, then confirm that you did receive what you paid for. As opposed to somebody just being like, oh, aha, capitalizing on the hype.
Yeah, her account's it was $51 though.
Oh wow, I paid $7. I guess that's going up in price.
Yeah, there was a couple other people that were like $10 and stuff like that, but I guess they're leveling it. I have no idea.
Yeah, man, I have no idea on there. Aetherworm says GTG might be swamped as it's not sending text. I think with how good this game is right out the gate, I was like, oh man, this is a whole different thing. This changes the question about should you play in the Korean server. And the easy answer is if you're a content creator, yeah, you want to get hands-on, game footage. There's going to be lots of things to talk about, lots of things to also compare. But then it's like, oh man, if the cost is actually that low, for you, then it's like, well, why, if you're looking for something, if you're itching to play and get that experience. But the question would be, let's say you're doing this here. When the global version comes out, do you see, which would you prioritize? Because I know I'd prioritize global hands down. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I'm going global for sure. Yeah. I played the shit out of Lineage 2 back in the day.
Yeah, so. Dude.
Yeah, I even went back and played the classic server for a bit too. Me and some of my friends just load up bots and freaking leveled up. Yeah.
The servers are being slammed, Snow. This is a launch. I guess still launch day because it's the 7th here, but it's lunchtime in Korea right now, so they're probably getting slammed. And the NC Soft, NC Purple website, like there's so many things. Like this has been, kind of a grueling step through ordeal, unfortunately. So that's why it's black screen. We'll get some gameplay if they decide that, to let me in. It's amazing we've gotten this far because it's been login, reCAPTCHA, error message, mayhem. So it's like, I mean, I guess I could, if y'all don't want to watch the black screen, like it loaded the game, which I was like, oh, we're in. I've got the mouse. I guess it's trying to retrieve my character. But if I go down here, it's like you guys can look at this beautiful picture of Blue Protocol. And if you want to see gameplay, Sai, I've pushed up some of the gameplay that I have since I've already played today. It's a nice thing about it's the same thing like whenever there's like a rush. It was really nice that I was like able to play a little bit today. I didn't live stream it because I didn't have that much time, but I was able to kick back and play. And I was like, yeah, this is when everybody over there is asleep. This is great. So it's kind of nice having that window into not having to wait too horribly in line. So Aether, go ahead.
The cheapest account I see is $7.80 right now.
See, I paid $7.14, and then there was like some kind of processing fee. So ultimately, I paid I think $7.80. So if that works, man, let's get it. That's great. Aetherworm writes, "How do you feel about the complexity of skills so far? Like simple or complex?" I feel in terms of the combat, like I'm still learning it. I like that you can put skills from other weapons on like any slot, so you can kind of build out your own little combos, and that seems to be a lot of fun. I think there'll obviously be some interesting optimization around all of it, but I haven't even begun upgrading the skills themselves to add in all the additional like benefits, powers, perks, whatever we want to call them. So honestly, the gameplay feels great. The combat feels great. I love that it's native controller support right out the gate. I love that this game is also in English out the gate. That's very helpful, and I'm looking forward to when the story is also translated.
Better be English right out the gate.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Have tons of freaking experience with freaking English games, and they better.
Oh yeah. So the person I bought from, I have their link in the Discord under the guides section. I put it there because the last time I made a guide telling people how they could go play Blue Protocol, I ended up getting like a 90-day. It's been my first and only content strike ever since I became a content creator. So yeah, I was like very hesitant on this video, and I was like, well, how do I? And then I was like, you know what? I'll just include all the information in Discord, and I'll just kind of talk people about it without having to hopefully not cross the wrath of Amazon or NCSoft in this case. It was Bandai Namco who issued the strike against me, and I was like, all right, I think I would win in a court of law, but this is a stupid fight. I'll just take the video down. The Discord link should be in the description of all the videos on the Twitch channel as well. It should be in like the little thing in the bottom, I believe. If it's not there, Let me see if I can do something and see if the system works. Discord.
Yeah, so it's a verified Korean NCSoft account that I need, right?
Yes. Yeah, you want it. You need it verified. Create house and channel. Interesting. Okay. I was just kind of clicking on buttons to see if anything would happen. A temporary error occurred. The bot gave it to me. Oh, good. Yes. Excellent. Thank you. Good job, Nightbot. Well done. Is it a PK fest? Ah, dude, I don't know. I haven't been PK'd yet, but there is, and this is the biggest like excitement for me because I believe that PvP is a natural part of what it means to be an MMO, especially an open world MMO. However, I also know that I'm in the vast majority of that opinion. Like, the numbers clearly show that players want a single player RPG driven narrative experience, but they also want to play an MMO. I don't know how they reconcile those two things.
Kitty or something.
Yeah. Oh man, it's the craziest thing, and it works because you look at like Final Fantasy 14, like it's literally going to have the most single player elements ever, and that's going to benefit them financially for a very, very long time. And so it's like, it's just wild. Oh, what do we have? What have we here? What was this? What's this?
Have some coffee.
Whoa,
PvP is
that's
very good if it's
resub
done
with
correctly.
the Prime for 2 freaking months. Thank you over on Twitch, dude. Really appreciate
Nice.
you. You guys, I froze for y'all. Okay. All right, the game is still at the black screen. Okay, so here's the poll. Should I go ahead and close out of the game and retry, or should we just keep waiting it out? It tells me to start game, so I don't think I'm going to leave from this. But if I let me know, chat, if you want me to go ahead and close out of this, and that way we can see if we can, try again. I was thinking I was in because it was like I got this freaking cursor, but alas, here we are. It gave you're giving up. Yeah, it's like yeah, I'm on YouTube right now. I'm on Kick. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitter or X, and I'm on Facebook. Those are the 5 places. Now I guarantee you, it's either Twitch or YouTube that get the most views.
Are you streaming on all of them?
All of them.
Nice. Are you using oh my gosh, what's it called? Are you using Prism?
No, I'm using Restream.io.
So you haven't tried Prism yet.
I haven't even heard of Prism.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Oh my god.
Break it down, dude. I'm getting excited.
So Prism allows you to stream. It's like OBS but on crack. You can literally do everything that you're doing with Stream.io in one platform.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And everything is simplified. So everything is like drag and drop. So you don't need anything extra out the gate. Everything is built into one streaming platform. Your chat is there.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I have 3 windows open up right now.
Right. So all your chat is there, and all the streams that you're streaming to, all of your chat is in one window.
Can you DM me a link just so I can go check this thing out?
I will send it to you right now.
Thank you, because like if there's something better out there that it just makes all this easier. Oh, dude, because I feel bad. I've been playing like
stuff a while back.
Yeah, I've been playing Star Citizen, and it's like I'm missing chats, and I'm like I'm not actively trying to miss people's chat. I'm thankfully not at the size where it's like you just can't keep up. It's just a mess. And I'm like, I like that I can actually sit down and have conversations with people, but geez. Let's see here. I do think that passwords are unchangeable. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a risk. Now, I don't know if there's a process for doing that, but it does require another one of those text verification codes, and I've figured out how to turn it off. Now, Zero, what's up, dude? Says, just dropping in real quick to say hello and to tell you that you got to see the trailer for the new game from the No Man's Sky guys, an open world full-scale planet. Zero, drop me that link and I'll check it out. That's the best way to get me to watch things. It's like you make sure you have it. If it's in Discord, like it's so much easier for me to keep track of.
All right, so I'm gonna send. Wait, hold up. Here's my Discord. I'm gonna PM it to you. It's called Prism.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Like I'm really excited. I want to check that out because like Stream Labs or whatever, they're like, oh, sign up for this and you can multi-stream, and I've had nothing but problems with them. And so Restream has just been the most, like, I guess seems like the best solution. Cream Filling says, does it feel very to be heavy pay to win? I haven't felt that at all yet, but there is a battle pass. Like, I think that's going to be one of the things that, and this is just where it's a hard conversation to have because these are always online games. I remember when Call of Duty was like, hey, we released and we're cool. And then after all the reviews came out, then they're like, now flood the store with all this BS. So it always runs, like any free-to-play game runs the risk that they could go in that direction. However, I do think battle passes will help offset that to a degree. The question is does the battle pass going to give you too much FOMO? And FOMO drives me out of games. Like I don't need another thing in my life that's telling me to get, to spend time.
Did you see the press release? Did you read the press release?
For which one?
Throne and Liberty.
No, they issued a press release.
Oh yeah, they issued a press release like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, with them announcing the game?
They stated everything that is going to be in the game. So Amazon completely disabled everything. There's no auto pathing. There's no
auto combat. Yeah.
No auto combat, nothing.
The leveling, the ease of leveling and stuff like that's all been improved for sure.
Yeah. So apparently they are working now on the XP because there's no auto play. So they have to change the way the XP is going to be going to your character.
Okay.
If not, it's going to be a chore.
I think they've adjusted some of that from what I've read and what we've covered here on the channel, and then like it was gonna be neat to see because like if everything was built around like, oh yeah, people will just stay logged in, and I thought honestly, like I was like, I'll give it a shot, right? Like I know a lot of people are like, no, I'm never gonna try this game because it has autoplay, and I was like, all right, you do you, but I was like, what are the Steam numbers gonna look like? They're going to look insane because people are going to like not log out. They're just going to let the game keep, keeping them on. And I was like, that's just going to be insane. You're going to not see what you typically see. And I was just like, huh. Is it playable on an Xbox Series S? It will be, but it is not at this moment because this is the Korean version. I do believe console versions are launching alongside the PC version when it releases on the global version. But we'll see if that changes. I'll let you guys know. Boom. Let's go. Running the game. Man, I was like, gosh darn it. Like, I was like, yeah, okay, maybe I'll get lucky and people won't be on. I remember when it was Endwalker. If I didn't get signed into Endwalker before like 11 a.m., I wasn't playing that day. When Endwalker launched, it was like, all right, well, I guess I'll wait.
I tried to play it the day before today. It was complete utter fuckfest.
Oh, Endwalker or this game?
No, the day before.
Oh, the new that just launched?
Yeah, that came out today too.
Wow,
it's
man.
A complete shit show.
Dude, like, I mean, are we talking just like servers being rushed, etc., or just the game being absolute garbage?
I could not. I downloaded the game, installed it, could not log in. It had 35 servers.
It's an online game. Why was there any tests?
No, it's not even that. The server, there's a 32 man servers, and they only had like 30 something, and by the time you get in, you're all full.
Wild.
Yeah, and they're still all full. My homeboy was trying to play just now. He couldn't get into any servers either.
Yeah.
Spent almost an hour and a half trying to get into servers. I just refunded it. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, that's been one of the games that's like so many little red flags the whole time. All right, so y'all saw the logos, but we're now just at the black screen. This will hopefully be some We might have to. I might have to try to find. Man, tomorrow I'm taking my, like somebody. A friend was like, "Hey, when can I take you through some additional flight training in Star Citizen?" And I was like, "Oh man, like I got this other thing, I got this other thing." It's like maybe on Sunday, but my daughter's getting baptized, so maybe not. Like I'm like, man, this December for me has felt like constant go mode. So I don't know how you guys are doing out there.
I got a friend that has at least, I say this conservatively, probably 50K in Star Citizen, easy.
Dude, that's wild, man.
Yeah, he's been buying so much stuff, and this is like from early beta. He's just been buying stuff, so he has like almost all the ships. Is he financially like secure, or does this guy just have a spending problem? He lives in Europe, so his money goes way longer.
That doesn't necessarily translate to way longer. Like,
I mean, he's an IT head like most of my friends. So
oh, cool. So at least he has a somewhat decent income.
He definitely has money.
But much like most people who have quote unquote have money, so many people live paycheck to paycheck. You know, like if you make $1 million and you spend $1.1 million a year, you broke.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, he's been like that for years. I've known him for.
Ooh, Aether's got some
Lineage too, so almost 30 years now. I've known him, and he's been spending money like that for a very, very long time.
My goal here in like 25 years, when I hopefully get the opportunity to retire, is to be like totally well out on Star Citizen. It'll be finished by then, I hope. You know, it's like, yeah, because like I was thinking I'm gonna get some extra PCs, get my kids as they get older to come play. It's gonna be a lot of fun, dude. Aether, if you ever want to show me your ships, dude, I'm game, dude. Like, there's ships in this game in Star Citizen are just so freaking breathtaking. So wild. And that's where it's like, I'm so excited to see MMOs like coming back and be like, you know, Throne of Liberty's got open world dungeons, and like, let's do it. Oh, guys, this might not happen tonight, and I do apologize. But we'll see. If I'm able to get on, I'll spend some time playing, but we might just have to do another stream. I was like, man, I could do it Friday. No, I can't do it Friday. Can't. Maybe Sal. I'll play it by ear. We'll see what Julie needs. Whatever the wife wants from me, we'll figure it out. I'll give it. Well, technically, I've been live here for 40 minutes, so I think I'll give it 10 more. And if we're still at the black screen of death, I don't want to waste anybody's time unless you guys have questions or things like that I can answer for you. Aether says, I brought all my ships back in 2016 when I was in the military and single. Only had income, no bills, you know. Dude, yeah, man. That, like, I wouldn't recommend buying a bunch of ships with cash when you can earn them in game, though. Right now, obviously, with the, persistence, I purchased the Cutter Black, namely because I want to support the game. I think what they've shown me, and Lost in Walmart, he sent me some flight sticks and pedals and stuff. Not like physically. He's like, here are the links. So I was like, oh, now I'm going to save, before I go to ship buying, I'm going to go save up and get those and have a good flight experience, which I'm really excited about. And then, who knows? We'll see. If we get a lot of signups on the ExpressVPN link, I might be able to get something in next month, but you never know. I was like, I do not know how people sleep good at night being a content creator. Like, if you're at this tier, it would be stressful. Green Villain says I gotta head out because it's late. I get it, dude. I'm fading as well. But check out the YouTube vids for this. Take care. Yeah, please, Cream Villain. I have 2 videos, a guide, but then I also gave kind of a rundown of where, what we've talked about a little bit here, but it actually has gameplay that was taken from, played by me this morning. So I think it's gonna be great. Yeah, the Gladiators, exactly. The Gladiators is what I'm looking to purchase, which can be really cool. And I think that will be fun. But then again, like, Star Citizen is this game that shouldn't exist from a pure business logical reason. And the only reason it does is because you have enough people crazy enough to want to like build something this insane. And it's so exciting that it's been going on for so long. And I know that for some people it's been frustrating, but then you have the flip side of that is that they're still plugging it away and we're seeing progress. Like Lost is saying the 3.22 EPTU is out, and that might be rolling out and getting ready to come in pretty soon. So I'm very excited to see how that plays out. Now, I don't think I have access to the EPTU, or I need to figure out what that all means. But you know, like whenever it rolls out into the main persistent unit, or you know, persistent, even though they do wipes. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see, because like when the game does come out, and yes, you can earn ships in game with in-game currency, but then I wonder is the adjustment for inflation in an in-game economy like that? Because at some point you're like, oh man, you know, the game's flushed with credits. So I've already made my character, Tina. I'm currently got a greatsword and a bow. I made a guy, and you know, like I want to kind of play around with it. But we're just trying to get back into the game, and that's what I was hoping to kind of, you know, explore more, you know, of the narrative and just gameplay, and, you know, hopefully give you guys an entertaining show. Alas. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, Tina. Like, this game's a lot of fun, and like the polish and quality that I felt immediately when stepping in and playing today, I was like, holy crap, like it feels like this is something. Because I've played, you know, a handful of other like MMOs, you know, like that are coming out of, you know, different territories, and it was always like, yeah, like, you know, it's like it feels like a copy of this with a little bit of that, or it's this, when it's just like it doesn't have a really good intuitive control scheme, and the enemies are generic, like they weren't high tier. And then I was playing this morning, and I was like, oh man, I like how the end, like I like how it looks, I like how it feels, I like how it flows, I like how the characters persist in the world. One of the things, it's such a weird thing, because like you get used to it, like in other MMOs, you talk to a person and they walk off and fade. Oh, I apologize, it's late for me, and I usually get up like at a freakishly early hour, because that's how I get my content done and my workouts. Yeah, I would have a hard time trying to convince people that you have to play the Korean version, unless you're like a content creator, or you're like, oh, like there's a part of it where it's like, if you were like, man, I really want to play, and if I did, maybe I'd make content about it. I think then if you can get an account for like under $10, yeah, you know, like if you can get 10 hours out of it, then yeah.
At this point,
you know.
I would say under 11. If you get it under 11, I would get one.
Under 11. There you go. Again, like I wouldn't go and break the bank, because you know, you like what would you be comfortable with walking into a casino and setting on the table and walking away without it? Like whatever that number is for you, because like it's gonna scale differently. If I do anything over $25, my wife will be pissed. We have to have a budget meeting and sit down and come up, you know, like, okay, well, we're gonna spend on whatever, you know, and it's like, okay, but yeah, anything under that, I'm good to throw down there
too.
Yeah, $8 accounts, $9 accounts, yeah.
No, $800.
800 are those leveled up accounts?
I would assume. I would hope so.
Yeah, I would assume so.
I didn't even
well.
check. I just saw the price and my eyes started to burn.
Man, dude, $800. No, dude. However, what is interesting, and just as kind of a thought, is like, you know, if there's ever that demand, you get those high power characters, and you're like, I remember my friend, he would sell stuff from EverQuest. He said he was able to make some money off of EverQuest by getting items and selling them for real money. I was like, that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out, guys. I'll give it 4 more minutes, because again, I don't want y'all hanging out here too late anyway, and then we'll have to reschedule and get like it whenever it smooths itself out. But Ah, man, I'm bummed because it was such a smooth experience this morning, and I was kind of like, man, awesome. I did feel the login issue. I tried to when installing the game, I did run into like the NC Purple website not responding, but then it worked. This is just sitting at a black screen.
It's up right now.
What's up?
Yeah, it's up right now.
Are you in?
You didn't get it. You didn't. No. I'm talking about. I think the website itself.
Oh,
it
cool.
didn't give me any troubles at all. I just gotta find out where to download the game.
Oh, Aether says they had a friend who would multi-box RuneScape and sell their accounts. Dude, I had a guy, I hired him actually. So I've hired a couple people out of different, like, you know, it's like, so a bunch of I hired this one guy who was on the Borderlands 2 team. They did a great job. It was funny because he talks about when you're building the game, like he had to be out of the company for like 5-6 years before he actually could sit down and play it. Because he was like, oh man, we were working real hard on this. But I hired this one guy who he bought it like Diablo 3 back when you could sell stuff for real money, and then they kind of just like had that storefront. And so he said he was making like $8 to $1,100 a month running these Diablo 3 bot farms that would then go and put stuff up on the market, you know, for real money and stuff like that. And I was like, dude, that's impressive, man. So I was like, then I got him a job because I was like, I need some help with automation. And you clearly have a good eye for it. So the Screw says, I thought you'd be watching the Game Awards. I believe that started hours ago, right? Like, I don't know if it's still going on. I didn't get home till like right around 9 o'clock. So I'm assuming... I assumed it was over. I have not seen the Game Awards. Was there anything cool about it? I literally was like, I got home, put the kids to bed, hung out with the wife, watched a comedy video, and then I was like, well, let me go try to log in. And then I'm going to go down and she's going to say, how was it? And I go, well, I didn't get in. Oh man, a lot? Like, some good announcements. Some, you know. Should I go out to Twitter?
Do you have to change your time in order to download the game?
Yep. You gotta be in Korean time.
Okay.
The best independent game. Way to go. See you, stars.
All right, let me set my VPN up.
Mass Effect. I see that trending. Switch 2. Did they announce the Switch 2? Oh, did they finally drop the Firefighter, or are we only talking about on the custom games? Versions of Mana trailer. Metro Prime 4 isn't delayed. You can't delay a game with no release date. Visions of Mana. I wonder what that's gonna be. I like the trials. Played that with the kids. Okay, there's no official announcement popping up here.
Okay.
Of Light No Fire. So, yeah, maybe some really cool stuff. The Game Awards. Let me go look at the. What's Light No Fire? Grab your gear. I'm just pull this up here so it's a little bit more visually entertaining. Here comes the new Daredevil. Guilty Gear Strive, dude. I loved the Guilty Gears back in the day. Congratulations, Alan Wake 2. Legend of Zelda won Best Action Adventure Game. It's not shocking.
No, not at all.
Pikmin 4 Best Sim Strategy. Way to go, Pikmin. Holy crap.
Pikmin
have they announced the Game of the Year yet? Baldur's Gate 3 for winning Best Multiplayer. Interesting choice. Diablo, wait. Baldur's Gate 3 best multiplayer? Like, I know that it, but over. Oh my gosh! Wow, that's surprising. Let's see here. Let's see. Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom taking the award for best action adventure. Yada yada yada. Congratulations to Neil for winning best performance. Made this half distracted, like 2 minutes. Yeah, the Game Awards. Blade announced from Marvel. Interesting. Oh, is that going to be in the Spider-Man universe as well?
What's that?
So Spider-Man 1 and 2 set in the universe. I think they've got a Daredevil, and then they also have Wolverine, and they're all being kind of set in that same PlayStation universe. So there's, you know, it's just interesting they're building that, and they announced Blade. Curious about this Light No Fire because that's something you brought up. Oh, is that a Blade game? Interesting. Final Fantasy 16 wins the award for best score in music. Yep.
All right, connected.
Oh, this is
Awesome.
from Arcane Studios. I was thinking this was PlayStation. That's an Xbox first party, right? Am I thinking of the right Arcane? See it right. What's TNL like? The new Shroud of Avatar, or I don't know. I don't think I've played Shroud of Avatar. Monster Hunter Wilds announced 2025 release. Okay. Next award was created fully independent team. Hello Games. Here is Light No Fire.
T4, but what does the next decade look like for Hello Games?
Well, to start with, next year is going to be a really big year for No Man's Sky. Like you said, I've been working on it for 10 years now, and I still really love it, still really enjoy it. But what people don't know is that for the last 5 years, we've been working on something new.
Another game.
Where would I find the link to download the
very
game?
different, something
see
maybe
it.
more ambitious.
ncpurple.com, and then you install it from the Throne and Liberty tab.
Here we go.
Oh, ncpurple.com.
Tell us a bit about it, Sean.
Well, for No Man's Sky, we generated a whole universe of kind of sparse, alien-looking planets, and that wasn't easy. You know, it was hard, but there is something that's much harder that we wanted to do. For our new game, we wanted to create an Earth, you know, something as varied, a planet that is as varied as a universe, something bigger than Earth, something with, you know, mountains, real mountains, not video game mountains, but mountains that are miles high, taller than Everest, that when you climb to the top of them and look out, you can see rivers,
down here,
canyons, and continents. You know, you can see oceans.
So is this like an open world planet kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, the first real open world, right? Something without boundaries.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to let everyone play in it together. It's
multiplayer
you know,
too?
a place where people
Holy
can
crap.
live out their sort of adventures together.
Well, we can't wait to take a look at it. We have anything tonight or future? Or?
Yeah, so we have a trailer.
Oh.
And, you know, it's quite a small team that's working on it.
This might be
There's
awesome,
about a
this
dozen
crew.
of us. Actually, everyone's here. Everyone from the team is here. We're
very excited to share this. You and I have been talking about
you
this
have
one
to
for
download the
years.
launcher.
Yeah,
You got to download
super
the launcher,
nervous,
and then you got to download the game, and then you got to
really
update the game.
excited. If you know, if people like it, this is a game I would like to still be
let's put this-
updating 10 years from now.
Put this
All right, so Game
600
Awards
megabits per
2033.
second line to test.
We'll
Huh?
be back. But no, let's take a look. This is such an incredible project, and I'm honored that we get to show
Can't
it
wait
off.
to get fiber.
Should we do it, Sean?
Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
Oh, dude, I'm
Here
with
we
you
go.
100%. Still waiting on fiber here too. Wow.
I mean, I have it. It's right across the street, but
a
they won't give it to me
multiplayer
because
procedural Earth. I'm watching this trailer, dude. This is insane. A fantasy Earth. Holy shoot. An unexplored Earth. All footage in game multiplayer. Wow. Dude. Building. Oh my gosh. Got some combat, some dragons. Oh, it's got dragons. Oh my gosh. I like its aesthetic, but I'm not going to judge you if you don't. I think it gives it a really beautiful flavor, and honestly, it makes it very unique. The first thing I noticed was the color palette. I was like, wow, this is great. You got rabbits. Oh, and as a race, that was a playable race. That's so cool. Okay. Yeah, dude. I'm in on that. Neil winning. Truly honored best community support. Valerian. Honored to win best music score. We've seen that. Getting some weird vibes this year. The game. Let me just click on the game awards. I guess they're still technically live. I didn't recognize modded controller 360. Blah blah blah. Let's see here. Lighting of Fire. Congratulations, Alan Wake. Echoes of the Fallen is out while the Rising Tide launches. Front. They have. Oh, okay. We gotta watch this.
Someone's come to my attention.
I hope this doesn't spoil the game.
To make of it.
Some sort of crystal.
Enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derive their name.
They're treating Final Fantasy 16 like Final Fantasy 14, just without
It seems somebody's
the online.
this place up. The question is, what the hell is an iconoclastic defense system? I have a feeling we're about to find out, and that we will not like the answer. Then we better cut this short.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
I'm Barry King, baby. Oh, Leviathan. Yeah, I was always wondering if they were gonna. I guess they're calling it an expansion pass. That's crazy. So that's out today. Nice. Still need to beat it. Was there anything else, Screw or needed? Here's the Kingdom One Best of Action Adventure. Boop boop boop. Yeah, it's still black screen. I guess black screen to death, guys. So, yeah. Thanks so much. I'm sorry that we weren't able to do more gameplay today, but we will reschedule and hopefully get in, and we'll go from there. It just wrapped up on TikTok. Okay, that's good. Well, guys, yeah, appreciate y'all for hanging out with me this long. Sorry that, again, no content of gameplay. And, yeah, we'll we'll reschedule, like I said. Man, I'm tired. I'm repeating myself. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful evening. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video, live stream, or what have you. And until then,